Hello students, hope you are doing good. Well, there are many ways of communication, isn't it? It could be mails, messages, could be letters and notices as well. So here in this video, we are going to study about notice because that is a important method of communication and that is a formal one. And because it is a formal one, so it always has a format. So let's go ahead and read about what our notice is. Introduction. How do we communicate? Right, one to one, that means one person is communicating to another person. When you contact from one person to another, that time you don't need notice. That time you can talk on phone or you can have a conversation between each other. But when you're conversating from one person to many, that time you need notice. First of all, when we need notices? We can use in situations wherein we want to pass on information that is targeted for a group of people. So it is not kind of one-on-one information, because in one-on-one information we can call and tell or we can write an email. So notice is a mass way of communication. For example, it is like a news item, invitation to meeting, an announcement or any event or any appeal. I hope that you have studied in the previous class in class 6 standard that what is notice and how it is written. So again, I'll make you more clear about it in the next slide. What is the purpose of writing notice? To announce, display information to a specific group of people. That means, for example, our school is organizing a science exhibition, right? So I want to announce this information to the whole school, to the students and teachers of the whole school. So here I'm going to write down a notice and put it up in the display board where everybody can see it in the school, that our school is organizing a science exhibition. So the main purpose of notice is to announce, to pass on the information from one person to another person. The important contents: name of the organization issuing the notice. For example, if I said that our school is organizing a science exhibition, so name of the organization will be Alpine Public School, because Alpine Public School is organizing a science event. The title notice: after writing Alpine Public School, you have to write down in the next line notice, catchy heading to introduce the subject. Always remember that you should have a catchy heading. That means after that you have to put a notice. For example, science exhibition, right? So after reading your heading only, all students and teachers can understand that the notice is about science exhibition. The date of the notice: yes, of course you have to mention the date, on which date you are writing the notice. Body of the notice: in this body of the notice you are going to write each and every detail that is connected to science exhibition. Then you are going to write your name, your designation, and your signature should be followed. This is the format of the notice. See students, these are the points to remember. That means 5 Ws. What is going to happen? That means like science exhibition, the event is science exhibition, where it will take place. Here you have to give the venue, like our science exhibition is going to take place in the sports room. When it will take place, you have to write here, mention the date and time when the event is going to happen, whom to contact. For example, if you're writing that in your notice, you're writing the science exhibition is held in our school, and if you want to participate in that, if you want to make some models, you can contact any of your science department teacher or any other teacher. So you have to mention the details so that the student will go to that person and contact and know more information about it. Then who can benefit from the information? Of course, all those who are willing to join, who are willing to take part in the science exhibition are going to benefit from this information. These are the important points that you have to always keep in mind before writing a notice, that it is presented within a box. Most of the time I have seen students forget to put it in the box notice. Always remember that this notice, if you don't put in the box, your marks will be deducted. And the words limit for the writing notice is 40 to 50 words. It should not cause any misunderstanding or confusion. That means before writing the notice, you have to make sure that whatever the information you are collecting and you're passing on to other person is correct. Should be catching and appealing. That means you should present it in a very nice way so that everybody will come and read it. Short but grammatically accurate sentences. Like I said, it should be 40 to 50 words limit. So it will definitely be short, and you also have to check it again and again so that there won't be any grammatical mistakes. Bold letters attract attention at once. For example, see, I have written here important points. So these important points is my bold letters. From this important points, you got to know ki in this slide there is important thing about notice writing, right? So students, I hope that you have understood. The notice should always be in a box. The format of the notice is very important. You should always, whenever you write a notice, you should be clear about the information. You should not leave in between. For example, if you're writing the science exhibition will be held in our school on this date, but you're not telling the venue, so that means this information is incomplete. So you have to make sure that whenever you write a notice, it should have complete information so that there won't be any confusion or misunderstanding to the reader who is reading it. Thank you, students.